to realize that they were students. We should probably have another category on here that says student. It says resident or employee, so it doesn't say
Yes,
student.
that would be wonderful.
Okay. What's that?
The student would be a resident.
Well, but, you know, it's not just a resident.
Special category because.
See, we learn something new every day.
Yeah.
All right, so without further ado.
It does my heart good to see young people participating in government.
Yes.
Ms. Spence, Alexis Spence, would you like to present together or individually? All together? All right, let me announce who you are. We have Alexis Spence, we have Alexis Walker, and we have Savannah Barrero. All right, thank you. Thank you.
That's good.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Yeah, we have to
You have to give it to the clerk.
And everything to the clerk, and she'll hand it out to us.
Okay.
All right, no, that's quite all right.
It's a point of order, and we should still learn the process.
Sorry.
together.
No, that's good. No, Mr. Santo makes it a point of order, and the point is recognized.
Yeah. We'll make you pros by the time you're finished.
Oh, you have one more with you.
My name is Taylor Fontana.
What's your name?
Taylor Fontana.
Taylor Fontana?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for joining us, Taylor. All right, everybody, we'll wait until everyone has the presentation. Okay. Again, thank you very much for being with us tonight.
Yes.
And without further ado, please make your presentation.
So, good evening. I'm Alexis Spence. And I'm Savannah Barrera. And tonight we just wanted to discuss a sensitive topic, but we just feel like it's very important. And it's mental health and suicide awareness. And I'm sure you're all aware that this past summer we lost a Bellport High School student, RJ, to suicide. And that's why we just feel it's imperative that mental health is discussed more in school, because unlike a drug addiction, mental health and depression and suicidal thoughts are really not as clear to see. So.
We would like to propose a mental health awareness week at Bellport High School. We have so many ideas that are listed in the letters that we provided you with.
And I'm sure Mr. Hogan told you, but a few weeks ago we met with him and we gave him a copy of the letter, and he was very supportive with all the ideas that we shared with him.
I'm not sure if any of you are aware of this, but 20% of adolescents live with a mental illness, and suicide is
And we know that the teachers are trained in spotting out the signs of a student who may be suicidal or be depressed, but we feel it's very important that students have equal knowledge of this, because teachers have a lot of students, they might not be able to pay attention to every student, and if a friend can spot it out in a friend, it could save a life.
As we said before, our proposal would consist of similar days to Red Ribbon Week. We could make posters with different hotlines, or do a fundraiser and donate to different mental health organizations, and let people come in and speak about their experiences. I know that RJ's parents would really love to come and speak, and we have so many other ideas that are up for discussion.
And I know that we aren't the only people who feel this way, because in just 2 days we got over 600 signatures of other students and teachers agreeing that a mental health awareness week is really needed in the school. So.
RJ's doctor is in agreement with us in supporting the mental health awareness week, but they couldn't be here tonight. However, they wrote a letter that is also in the packets that we gave you. If you could take the time to read it, that'd be greatly appreciated.
And there's so many students who could be struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, or really any mental illness. And if we can make at least one of them think twice about anything, then everything that we're doing would be really worth it. And I guess that's it. Thank you for your time, and I hope you can also support us with our idea.
Okay. All right, don't step away. Okay. Are there any questions of the board for this item? I have a few, but I'll defer to the board first. No questions? First, I'd like to thank you again for the courage that you presented. It's very difficult to speak publicly, and I applaud each of you for not only bringing this matter to the attention of the board, but for presenting it so well. One of the we deal with so much of the business end here on the Board of Education that it's important to hear from the students as to how you're feeling and what is actually affecting you each and every day as you go to school. And we read the reports, but we're not really firsthand dealing with them until we hear from our students. And so I do want to thank you for bringing it to our attention and ask the superintendent to look into the request that you've made on creating a suicide awareness, mental health awareness week. And then if you could just let us know a few more of the details that you proposed as far as having RJ's parents come in and the doctor speak. Are you here? You're here. Okay. What's your last name? I'm sorry.
Boada.
My
name is Cecilia.
Cecilia?
My name is Cecilia Boada.
Oh, okay.
So I would love to be allowed to speak also in front of you if you want.
Would you like to speak right now?
Oh, maybe.
Or at another time?
Another time. We'll just
let
them finish, but I can speak tonight.
Absolutely. Okay.
That's the reason I'm here. Thank you.
Certainly. Well, thank you for being here, and I'm very sorry for your loss. It's a tough road for what kids are going through now. I don't have children of my own, but I have two nieces, and I wondered how my sister got her children through high school with everything that you're dealing with social media and how angry it can become, and bullying, how vicious it becomes. And so I think what you're doing is a great service to your fellow students, and we will read each of the 600 names that you brought to our attention and make sure that the issue doesn't go unnoticed.
Yes.
So thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Mrs. Santa, you have questions?
Just
Two more questions.
Just some actually comments. I want to thank you girls from the bottom of my heart for you to have the wherewithal to come here and present this and to have the strength, not only, as I said, to exercise your rights and participation in government, but to be advocates for your friends and their families. And I would have to say, as a school board member, I'm so proud that I could say that I serve in a school district in which you are students. So thank you very much. Furthermore, for those of you who aren't aware, the district has been working towards that social emotional piece very much on the lower levels and trying to reduce stress and use yoga and different techniques in order to help students with some of the stresses of daily life. I would hope that we do take it to the next level. In most places, October is recognized as Mental Illness Awareness Month, and that we do tie into that. And the fact that we do have young people who realize that we have a need, it's incumbent upon us as a board to carry that forward and make certain that next year we too recognize that month, and we enable our students to come forward and to speak freely and to advocate and support each other. So again, thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, do you have any closing remarks?
Just one comment.
Yes.
I just want to sincerely thank you all for coming. This is, you touched me, and I think I can speak on behalf of all of us that we want to see this happen, and we will work with you to make sure that this does become a part of our school year, because it is so important, and we keep talking about it. In so many meetings, we have talked about mental health. It's time that we actually did something about it, and I think, thank you so much for doing this. Thank you.
Ms. Hunt?
I just want to say thank you to you guys for advocating. Unfortunately, RJ's not the only one in this district who has committed suicide. So, I mean, it's been around for a while, and I think it's a wonderful thing that finally someone is standing up
Yes.
in order to bring awareness to the community, because it's a lot here in this community. So it's not just it's a lot in the community. And to raise awareness and to be advocates as young as you are, it's a beautiful thing.
Yes. Very good.
Thank you.
I just have one question. I know you met with Mr. Hogan and he's agreed to do the week, or the first week in May. My only question is, does he have the packet?
Yes, he has a copy.
Does he have the
He just
entire
doesn't have a
packet?
copy of the letter, but we can get a copy.
No, I'll get it to him. No, and thank you so much. We're looking forward to working with you all.
And maybe we can do a part of the week, a dedication to maybe the other students in the district who have succumbed to mental illness and suicide.
Yeah, like we said, we have
Okay,
a
add
lot
them
of
to the
ideas
list.
that we want to share. So we're hoping that we can work with you guys and making this happen.
All right, we'd like to
Good.
see that. Ms. Buda, would you like to make a comment at this point?